Hello, hello, and hello. This is Amelia. So, normally, when I get on the YouTube channel and I make a video, I normally will have my Bible, but I don't have my Bible with me today. I am actually at work and I have my my black notebook, which is where book 14 is being constructed. So, if you guessed, This is going to be a book video. So it's not about book 14. I'm just going to say what's on my mind when it comes down to the book industry. I don't care if I get canceled. I don't care if I lose followers or anything, but I'm just going to say the honest to God's truth. I, as an author, an avid reader, cannot finish some books or add them to my book club, all because of one thing. There is a queer or lesbian, gay, bisexual, whatever you want to name these other type of sexualities, character that's being represented. When last time I checked, that marriage in the Bible is between man and woman. Okay, so there are good books I really want to read, but I always read the synopsis, and it kills my soul whenever it's a queer romance or queer, whatever, to be honest. And it just makes my blood boil. Because I'm going to be honest. Sexual orientation should have nothing to do with diversity. This is my point. We have it in children's books, we have it in teens books, and we got it in grown people's books. Okay, I get people want to be represented and people want to see themselves in books, but on the real, okay? On the real. If you ask me what diversity should be about, equal opportunity, it should really be about ethnicity, race, disability, religion, and nationality, and gender. Okay? Yes, I have more. Well, it's my dual POVs. I will always have a man and a woman. Okay? A man and a woman will always be my main two for dual POVs. I haven't gotten to my heroine that is paralyzed from the waist down. So I have not written about her yet. But she gets love by a man, a black man, okay? Another thing, my books, I'm not bragging, so this is not bragging, but I'm going to say this in the most humble manner. My books don't always have an all-black cast. I don't do all-black cast. So, with that being said, if you ask me, diversity should be about the following: race, ethnicity, gender, nationality, religion, disability. That's how I see it. The whole sexual orientation thing, that's a moral. That's a moral thing, okay? It should not be in children's books. It shouldn't even be in teens' books. I mean, I get teens, they go through phase, but a child? Come on. A child shouldn't be worrying about them, worried if they were born of the same sex, okay? They should be worrying about if they're going to get a cookie after dinner, okay? Because that's what I wanted. I wanted something for dessert. I was tired of just eating something and then not getting that, But my thing is, kids have no right to focus on this whole transgender thing, on this whole, it bothers me. It's so perverted, and this is why I write the stuff that I write. I'm not saying I'm better than any author or anything, But it just irks my soul. It irks my soul when hidden agendas are targeting children. When they're targeting children. And every time I look at the new releases, I be like, it's crazy. I can't read what I really want to read. But if we're going to talk about diversity, let it be about the following ones I just named, because sexual orientation really shouldn't have a say in it. Okay? Because all my characters are going to be heterosexual. The only time I brought up a gay couple was in book 2, A Love Don't Come Easy. And it was in Love Don't Come Easy where I just freaking, I brought it up. But, like, there's no sexual thing going on between them or anything. But they both die in the end. But they both die in their sin. And I illustrate that to show what happens when you die, when you just continue to sin. You continue to live this lie that love is love. Love is not love, okay? Especially if it goes against what the Bible says. And now my mouth is really dry. I haven't had my water. But at the end of the day, I am going to speak on what really matters, because regardless, I really wish I could see more interracial romance in young adult, to be honest. And they need to bring back interracial friendships, okay? Okay. Because I will write that up in a minute. Like, I love young adult. And I only got 2 young adults. I got 1 new adult. It's just something. Well, majority of them, you ask me, except for my latest one. And the first one and the second one. The third one is new adult, if you ask me, because she's young as heck. And really not my favorite heroine I've written. But yeah. But it's just, this agenda is really messed up. And I hate that it even came into the literary scene. I just hate it. I remember being so innocent reading it at one point and defending being, an ally, when all this time I was condoning the sin. Yes, homosexuality is a sin. It's a sin. And I'm going to stand firm on the word of God. And I am going to impact the same ones with my messages. I don't need a million followers. I don't. Because I know I'm going to impact the right ones that want to hear it. That are struggling with whatever sin they have, okay? And it's not just, I'm speaking more about it because this thing is big. It's like it's really big right now. And it's like it's just being pushed on people. People should not have to push this on children. I don't play about children. I have nephews. I'm about to be an auntie to a niece, finally. And I am a godmother to numerous children, okay? So what I don't play about is something being pushed on them that they shouldn't even be worried about. When I was a kid, this wasn't pushed on me. I was freaking wondering if I was ever going to get another doll, like another Barbie doll. I was worried about my Barbie dolls as a kid. I really was. So it's just time for people to stand up to the truth and say something. Just stand up for the truth. Because I refuse to fall for anything. And it hurts when I can't finish the book. And I believe it's God testing me like, okay, are you going to finish this after you know this stuff that you reading, you feeding yourself? Or you just going to toss it out? and obey me. Because I'm going to tell you something. Following God is hard. Following God is so hard. It is not easy. It is not easy following God. I work for him anyway, especially when it comes down to writing these books. If he did not give me that thought, that seed in my head to just really just write for him and just to create uplifting entertainment, I would be making millions off of the stuff I write, y'all. I'll be just writing it in anything, okay? So I take my walk with him serious, and it's just, I'm sorry I got my book up, y'all, but at the end of the day, my mouth is dry, because this is how I know I'm telling the truth. My mouth gets dry when I'm telling the truth. At the end of the day, someone has to take a stand, because it's not right for children to see this stuff in movies, shows, and books. When I was coming up reading books, either the kids were staying with their grandparents, they had a mom, they had a dad, all that stuff. But they weren't exposed to what's being exposed today. And no, if I was a mother right now, I would be going book shopping and censoring my kids' books. Not censoring them, but, making sure wherever they get doesn't have the stuff in it. Then again, I would censor it. Because I want my children to learn about God, because the world's not going to tell them about God. The world's not going to tell them about Jesus. They want to erase Jesus. They want to erase Jesus. But I refuse to allow that. I refuse to allow that. The world wants to erase Jesus. And I refuse to allow that. I refuse. Now, I'm about to get back to work. My boss then gave me an offer today, y'all, and an assignment. He gave me an assignment, and I am looking forward to this. I'm looking very forward to it. Anyway, disregard my hand right now, because I am about to do some writing. Okay. But this is my message. Leave sexual orientation out of diversity. Okay? Leave it out. And I'm going to say this one more time. Leave it out. Leave it out. Because it shouldn't be in children's books. It shouldn't be in children's shows. And it shouldn't be anywhere near the children. Okay? Because like I say, I tell people this all the time. Even to my sister in Christ this. I say, I do not play about kids. I don't play about them. I might not be a mom yet. But, oof. I just don't. I just don't play by kids, okay? That's my message, all right? So sexual orientation should be out of diversity, okay? Keep whatever you want to keep to yourself, but don't put it on the kids, okay? Don't put it on the kids. Matter of fact, I don't even glorify the lifestyle, period, okay? I barely watch TV. I barely finish books these days, because there's always a queer character as a community, LGBTQIA community, whatever y'all want to call yourselves, okay? I cannot finish a book because of the, what's being presented. And it's not just that. Sometimes I can't even finish a book because it just doesn't interest me. It doesn't even have to have that. But some books, not my cup of tea. I can tell you that. But YA, I just love reading YA. But it's just sad how things are going in the YA community. And really the writing community as a whole. Like, can't we just write heterosexual romance? What's wrong with it? I mean, you can write heterosexual romance in whatever genre you want. But I'm just, I think stuff has been going on too long. And people can say whatever they want, but like, I'm just against what I'm seeing. And it bothers me. I'm like, can there ever be a book? I mean, be a book was just without the stuff, without the content. Like, it really just makes my blood boil. But, I'm done ranting. I really am. So may God continue to keep you all. May He bless you all. Be safe.